Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jaguar Field here in beautiful Augusta, Georgia, and a very windy one here in Augusta, Georgia as well. And we'll get into that in a moment. This is Davis Harley alongside Darren Bragg as the Cobras of Coker University come to Augusta to take on the Augusta Jaguars. In the batting order for the Cobras, starting Peyton Rainey, Emma Rushing, Peyton Perry, Emily Rose, Bailey Gaskins, Cheyenne Palmer, Peyton Brigman, Maya Cribbs, Lacey Hennessy, and on the mound for the Cobras will be Charlotte Rose. And starting at pitcher for the Jaguars will be Madeline Spinks. And we'll get into the batting order once the Jaguars switch field.
Yeah, like you said, very windy day here at Jaguar Field. Constant winds of about 20 miles per hour, gusts up to 40 miles per hour. So expect some home runs today, I'd say.
And a lot of balls going left. You'll see the outfield shifting because the wind has not stopped moving in that direction since I got here, walking into the press box and almost blew me over.
Yeah,
And I'm not the lightest fella.
right. um, like you said, Madeline Spinks starting on the mound here for the Jags today, making her fourth start of the season, entering with a 1-1 record on the mound.
And her first opponent at the plate will be number 3, Peyton Ramey, as that one goes wide for ball 1.
Peyton Rainey, the junior from Burlington, North Carolina, from West Alamance High School.
And that one just gets inside the up top for strike 1.
Rainey enters today batting .292, 8 RBIs, which leads the team 2 home runs as well.
And that one's too low from Spinks. And that one's fouled right. Even count at 2 apiece.
Feels like the Jaguar outfield is playing a bit more shallow. Maybe that wind blowing a bit more in than we expect.
It is kind of just blowing straight left from where we're sitting.
Yeah, looking at the flag in center field.
So that one's head right towards Spinks, and 2 Terrell get the first out of the first inning.
Nice play there from Spinks. Just picks it up, makes the easy play. We'll bring up second baseman Emma Rushing. The sophomore from Monroe, North Carolina.
Pitch outside, ball 1.
Jags infield at least, playing in bunt territory here. Eden Parker over at third base. Sam Tenner at second base, taking a few steps in. Rushing, excuse me, go ahead.
And Nevaeh Ross is wide from the third baseline in the outfield, too, against a right-handed or a left-handed batter.
Yeah, scouting report must be Rushing can't get it too far out there, as she does have 7 hits, none of those being extra base hits.
And she will walk her way to first. And Augusta does come into this matchup 4-6 as the Cobras come in 5-3. Both teams beat Belmont Abbey in 2 games.
Coker actually, they split.
They split?
They split,
I
yep.
thought they won both. That's on me.
Yeah, no, they split. But both teams coming off matchups against Belmont Abbey is kind of interesting. We see number 17, Peyton Perry, the freshman from Pamplico, South Carolina.
That's a new one.
Not familiar. Apologize to all my Pamplico residents. She enters with a 500 average, only 6 at bats up to this point.
She's on a 1-1 count. And that'll go for strike 2.
Looks like they ruled her on the check swing for strike 2.
And that one close for ball 2.
Spinks entering today does a pretty good job of commanding the zone.
And she commands the swing right there. Swing and a miss for strike 3 for out 2.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 33, Emily Rose.
We'll bring up the graduate student from Clayton, North Carolina, UNC Pembroke transfer Emily Rose, who's behind the plate today in game 1. Team leader in batting average, batting 500, 8 hits, and 5 RBI up to this point.
And she gets caught looking at that one for strike 1. Emma Rushing on first with 2 outs. That one just misses the mark from Spinks. Even count at 1s. And that's just fouled right.
Jags got pretty fortunate there. That one just creeps by the first base line.
If that one went fair, you could probably see Rushing probably making an effort to get home off of that one. There's another fouled right. Stays alive at a 1-2 count.
Good battle here from Emily Rose and Madeline Spinks.
Probably be a battle all day long between these two in the first matchup of this doubleheader. And she goes for, starts in bunt position, and Rushing is safe at first.
Rushing trying to get in the head of Sophie Baker, force an errant throw.
And that one's fouled back. Just grazes the umpire. And he's all right. Sophie Baker going to go talk to Spinks at the mound.
Give the umpire a moment to catch his breath.
And that did happen in the last matchup, but a lot harder hit to the umpire. That being from Ezzo, tipped the bat on the batter for Belmont Abbey. And that's why they wear the face guard. And fouled up top, skims the net.
Emily Rose not going down easy. And her 16 at bats, only 2 strikeouts, so wouldn't expect one here.
Another foul ball. And still a 2-2 count after 3 pitches.
Spinks doing a great job finding the zone and trying to give Rose something to hit.
I don't want to repeat myself too much, but another fouled right.
I believe we're going on the 9th pitch of this at bat. This could be number 10.
We're closer to double digits than we are singles.
Start to think maybe Spinks comes with the off speed here.
And that one looked like it was going for ball 3.
Yeah, Rose maybe thought too close to take. Maybe a bit swing happy as well. Trying to stay in this battle.
And that one head over to Bailey, but scooped up by Eden Parker. Or not scooped up, just caught.
Yeah, Parker kind of just stepped in the way of Bailey. Made the play.
A catch is a catch either way. They get the third out after a long battle between Spinks and Rose. And we'll be back for the bottom of the first. Score 0-0. And we are back as Jaguars head on offense. In the batting order for the Augusta Jaguars, number 7, Sam Tenner. Number 1, Grace Bailey. Number 12, Ansley Gibson, being the designated player. Number 2, Eden Parker. Number 27, Peyton Terrell. Number 18, Sydney Gilbert. Number 21, Nevaeh Ross. Number 8, Sophie Baker. And at number 9, the pitcher, Madeline Spinks. And we'll get it underway with number 7, second baseman, Sam Tenner.
Tenner making her 6th start of the year. Enters today batting .400.
And Charlotte Rose will be pitching to her catcher, who is also her older sister. That being Emily Rose.
Charlotte Rose in there for strike 1.
Oh, 2 count. Start Tenner's first at bat of the game. And that one's up top, but then also gets close towards the end, but it'll still go for ball 1.
Charlotte Rose making her 3rd start of the year. 5th appearance overall. A 1-1 record for Rose.
Still at the 1-2 count. And that's outside to even it up at 2 apiece.
Good spot there from Rose. Kind of surprised to see Tenner take that one that close. Nonetheless, ball 2.
A swing and high foul.
This is a relatively young pitching staff for the Cobras. No seniors. Charlotte Rose, Cheyenne Palmer, and Abby McCants, all juniors, have made the most appearances.
And a full count from Charlotte Rose. And that one is swung down the third baseline, and Tenner will go to first. As that one gets past Gaskins and has to be gathered up by Rainey.
Great job there from Tenner, staying alive in the count. working back to a favorable 3-2,
Shortstop, number 1,
hitting the ball
Grace
hard down the
Bailey.
line.
And which will bring up a shortstop, Grace Bailey, hometown kid, attended Augusta Christian just down the road from here.
Enters with a 286 average, 2 homers as well.
And Grace Bailey bunts, so that one goes behind her. The game plan to move Tenor to second.
Tenor, pretty good speed, does have 4 runs scored so far on the year.
And the game plan works to move Tenor to second, Grace Bailey being the sacrificial out at first. And she actually almost got there. We've seen her get pretty close over the season whenever that's the plan. Which will bring up the designated player for the Jaguars, another hometown kid from Evans, Georgia, who attended Lakeside High School, Ansley Gibson.
Gibson having another great season at the plate so far. Batting .350, 2 home runs, and 4 RBIs. She'll have an opportunity to add to that total here with Tenor in scoring position.
That one just too high from Rose.
Like you mentioned, Grace Bailey, that was her 4th sacrifice hit on the season. So they like her in that 2-hole, having Tenor leading off.
And ball 2. And Rose gets her first strike against Gibson. Gibson also one of the Jaguars' most prominent starting pitchers over the season. And over her career at Augusta, too. And swing to shortstop. Tenor will stay at second, and Ansley Gibson will be caught out at first. Nothing changes besides the out count, which will bring up number 2, third baseman Eden Parker.
Nice play there by the shortstop, Peyton Brigman. Looking back, Tenor to second base. Strong throw across the diamond for out number 2. And we'll bring up Eden Parker, the team's leader in home runs, with 3.
That one's up top from Rose. Count starts at 1-0 against the heavy hitter in Eden Parker, and it'll go 2-0. Rose trying to avoid the area to get Eden the chase, and the dirt is getting kicked up by the wind now.
Yeah, huge gusts of wind blowing across.
And that's probably the 40-mile-per-hour ones that we were talking about. And that's one's fouled left for strike 1.
Yeah, starting to pick up here. Just a bit.
I'm happy I kind of wore this long sleeve hoodie thing now.
Yeah, I didn't know it'd be as gusty as it has been.
Gathered up by Gaskins and over to Palmer to get the third out as the score remains scoreless. 0-0 here at Jaguar Field to start the first inning as we head into the second. As we'll be right back from the top of the second as Madeline Spinks will make her trip back to the mound and will face the third baseman who just made the out to first, when Bailey Gaskins. So we'll be right back. And we are back for the second inning, which will be led off by the Cobras' Bailey Gaskins. Count starts at 0-1.
Bailey Gaskins, sophomore from Shenandoah, Virginia, out of Page County High School.
That one gets a touch of the home plate for ball one.
Enters today batting .400, a double, triple, and home run as 3 of her 4 hits.
And there's one that's popped up to Grace Bailey, be the first quick out of the second inning, as the last out was really, really slow at the top of the first.
0-0, Cheyenne Palmer.
And the one wearing 0-0, Cheyenne Palmer, first baseman for the Cobras. Spinks' pitch, and a swing and foul.
Palmer, the junior from Sellersburg, Indiana, long way from home. Enters today batting .294 with a home run and a double on the year. Looking to get the first hit on the board for the Cobras.
And there it is right there. Palmer will go to first, gathered up by Chesney Miles in the outfield.
Shortstop, number 14, Peyton Brigham.
And Peyton Brigman will follow up Palmer's single.
Saw Brigman make the nice defensive play in the bottom of the first, the sophomore out of Summerville, South Carolina. From Fort Dorchester High School. Has been one of the best hitters in this Cobra order.
And caught looking for strike one.
Batting .368, a homer, 2 doubles, and 7 RBI for Brigman.
And a swing and an opportunity for the double play. And Bailey not fast enough to it, but also Brigman being a lot faster to it. And we'll bring up center fielder Maya Cribbs for the single, and Palmer called out at second at the attempt for the double play for the second out of the top of the second.
Cribbs, senior from Beach Island, South Carolina.
I'll go for strike one.
Enters today batting .250, has a double and an RBI on the year.
And a swing and a miss. And Bailey unable to get the catch on it. Still go for strike two.
Good speed there from Brigman.
And way up top from Spinks.
You could see the wind at the end of that pitch kind of took it away.
And the wind is not supposed to calm down until around 7 tonight, which will be towards the end of this. And there's the third out of the first inning, caught on first base by Peyton Terrell. Still scoreless as we go into the bottom. As we'll be right back as the Jaguars head to bat. And we are back with the Jaguars' first baseman, Peyton Terrell, number 27.
First baseman number 27, Peyton Terrell.
Terrell, a red hot start to the year, leading the Jaguar team in average, batting .435, 2 doubles and a triple as well on the year.
Lefty versus righty. As that one goes for strike one. And a swing straight to the mound. Be an easy out for the Cobras at first.
Terrell a bit out in front of the pitch there from Rose.
Left fielder number 18, Sidney Gilbert.
And the left fielder, Sidney Gilbert, up for the Jaguars. Also have had a good fielding year from Gilbert, too. A lot of diving catches out in the left field as well.
Gilbert also very productive at the plate, batting .346, a double, 2 triples, and 9 RBI at the team lead.
Oh, 0-1 count to start Gilbert's trip. And an 0-2 count to start it. Here comes the pitch. That one just outside the mark from Rose. And just up top, in a very close one, could have gone either way there. Count even at 2.
Good spot there. Rose unable to get the call from the umpire.
And a swing over to Gaskins and over to Palmer. For the second out, which will bring up the right fielder, Nevaeh Ross.
Right fielder number 21, Nevaeh Ross.
Ross batting .182.
And a swing and a miss right there.
Off to it's somewhat of a slow start, but she has been one of the more productive hitters at the plate in the past couple seasons as a Jaguar.
1-1 count for Ross. And outside, 2-1. And a swing and past Brigman as Ross will make her way to first. It's so hard not to say Bregman.
Yeah.
It's very hard. Even though Alex Bregman gives me nightmares.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Bregman guy. I mean,
he's great in MLB The Show.
Yeah.
A great card.
Unfortunately, he's just a cheater.
And up to the plate, the catcher for the Jaguars, Sophie Baker.
Baker 2 hits and an RBI on the year. Ross over at first does have a stolen base. May not see her take off with 2 outs.
And she is taking off with 2 outs. And she's lucky the ball got bobbled by Brigman right there. Nevaeh Ross makes her way to second off a stolen base. Sophie Baker still at a 1-1 count.
Yeah, pretty good jump there from Ross. I think she may have beat the throw, even if it was handled cleanly.
One, two outs. Runner on second for Baker.
Anything in the outfield likely to score Nevaeh Ross here.
And there's the strikeout from Rose to end the second inning. Still 0-0. A lot of good defensive play here from both teams as we move into the third. So we'll be right back. And we are back with one of the cooler names on our card today, Lacey Hennessy, number 12, up to the plate for the Cobras.
Hennessy, the junior from Moncks Corner, South Carolina, from Berkeley High School.
Spinks' pitch, and a swing and a miss from Hennessy.
Hennessy enters today batting .333. A walk on the year as well.
Just had a small little gust here. And that one goes ball inside.
Jaguar infield playing shallow once again here. Playing a bit aggressive.
That one gets past Parker and is gathered up by Gilbert in left field. Hennessy will move to first. And back at the top of the order for Coker, number 3, the left fielder, Peyton Rainey.
Maybe the adjustment there from Coach Mercado comes back to bite the Jaguars. think if Parker's playing the corner there, she has a little bit more time to react and maybe make the play.
And going for the sacrificial bunt, and Hennessy is just safe at first.
Close play there at first. I thought Baker nearly had her. Looks like Coach Mercado thinks the same thing. And we will get a discussion here.
See if they change the mind on the ruling of Lacey Hennessy safe at first. And she will be kept safe at first.
Always tough to get an overturned call there. Just because the first base umpire had a better view on it than the home plate umpire.
Sacrificial bunt, not enough on it. Go foul. Oh, 2 count. Spinks' pitch outside. And Hennessy will make it through second as that one gets away from Baker.
Spinks going for the off speed there. Gets away from Sophie Baker.
And that'll go for strike 3. Just bring up number 1, Emma Rushing.
Great spot there from Spinks coming back and getting the strikeout on Rainey.
And Tenor moving in shallow. Rushing calls time. And a hit that just gets over the top of Spinks. And Hennessy wanting to make her way home and gets caught out by Baker. Trying to say that she was obstructing the line.
Gonna have a discussion here.
None of the Coker staff happy about that one. But she did catch it outside of the baseline.
Yeah, the throw beat Hennessy before I think she would have had a chance to even be safe.
Yeah, so kind of what I would say kind of a pointless discussion from our point of view.
Yeah, if the throw makes it as she's crossing her home plate or crossing the view, then I think you have a better argument. But because the throw for Miles beat Hennessy there, there's not much of a discussion there to be made.
Yeah, it beat her about half of a second, which is a lot more than what it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, she probably had 2 or 3 more steps until she got to home plate. So.
And Rushing is on second for Coker as Perry swings and misses for strike 1.
Yeah, there you get a bit of that aggressiveness from Coach Mercado. Chesney Miles playing shallow in center field is able to make a strong throw. She's been great defensively all season so far. Big opportunity for the freshman Peyton Perry here.
And that one, kind of an iffy call from our point of view. Goes 2-1 count. And a swing and gets above Tenor. Rushing, making her way home. I don't think there'll be any debate about obstructing that point of view as Rushing makes it home. A little bit outside of the way from Baker. To get the first score of this ball game as Emma Rushing makes her way home for the Cobras. And which will bring up Emily Rose, whose last trip to the plate was a long one.
Yeah, probably got up to 12, 13 pitches there.
Catcher number 33.
Nice job from the freshman Perry, staying alive in the count. Throw from Nevaeh Ross, kind of offline. And Rushing comes home to score.
That one goes for strike one. This one is hit to Nevaeh Ross, and that'll be an easy one for the third out of the top of the third as the Cobras get on the board first as they lead the Jaguars 1-0 with Emma Rushing making her way home off of a double from Peyton Perry. So we'll be right back. And getting her first trip to the plate from the mound, number 22, Madeline Spinks.
Typically don't know Madeline Spinks as much of a hitter, but has been making some appearances at the plate, is batting .500 in her 4 at-bats.
And Spinks, not enough power on that one. Oh, but it is bobbled, but it will be called the out against Spinks. We should bring up the top of the order for the Jaguars and Sam Tenor and Coach Mercado going over to the first baseline. Umpire. Because Palmer did bobble that one. We all saw it exit her glove at some point, but it just matters if it re-entered. Madeline Spinks is standing on first, though. Madeline Spinks will make her way back to the dugout.
Yeah, appeal from Coach Mercado there. I think she's trying to get away with a little bit.
And she will talk to the main umpire right now.
We did see the bobble, but
I feel like it wasn't enough of a bobble to overturn it by any means. Like, it probably raised up in the glove, but didn't fully exit it.
yeah, exactly.
One out to start the bottom of the third. Back at the top of the order with number 7, Sam Tenor.
Tenor, the base hit in her first at bat down the third base line.
As that one goes right up the middle. Tenor will make her way to first. She'll bring up Grace Bailey.
Shortstop, number 1, Grace Bailey.
Tenor's second hit of the ball game. May see Grace Bailey get to swing the bat here with one out.
It looks like she will. So that one goes for ball one just up top from Rose.
First baseman Palmer playing very shallow, still playing in bunt territory. Good block there from Rose to keep it in front.
And just outside the zone, 3-0 count, Rose behind in it.
Got to think Bailey takes here no matter what, as the Jaguars do need base runners here.
And she doesn't take right there, 3-1. A swing and foul for the full count.
Big hack there from Bailey. She was trying to give the Jaguars a lead with that swing.
Full count. And here comes the pitch. Is that one outside the mark for ball four, as Bailey will make her way to first and tenor her way to second. Bring up the designated player, Ansley Gibson, who did get a 2-run home run against Belmont Abbey towards the end of the second game. Was put in as a pinch hitter in the second pitch that she faced. Home run, left field.
We'll have an opportunity to add to her 4 RBIs here with Tenor at second and Bailey at first.
Actually looks at that one go for strike one. And a swing and a miss from Gibson. A swing as that one gets past Gaskins, as the bases will be loaded for the Jaguars with 1 out here in the bottom of the third, and which will bring up number 2, not who you want to see if you're a Cobra, and Eden Parker, the home run leader for the Jaguars.
Yeah, great job there from Gibson. Behind in the count, but putting a good swing on it. Gets by the glove of Gaskins over at third. And like you said, Eden Parker, big power threat here. 5 extra base hits and 5 RBIs. Not who you want to see if you're Charlotte Rose and the Coker Cobras.
And I'm pretty sure that's what they're discussing at the mound right now.
Interesting to see the defense that the Cobras come out in. Looks like they're playing for a force at home.
And she is hacking at that one. You'll probably see a lot of those in this at-bat. Count at 0-1.
Yeah, Parker not one to shy away from the moment here. And a big opportunity to give the Jaguars the lead.
And it looks like we will see a pinch runner in Chesney Miles. Probably see her take out Ansley Gibson at first, and that is correct.
Yeah, got there just a pitch late, but we will see Chesney Miles
Now running at first base, the flag.
get some reps on the bases here. Has scored 2 runs this season.
And that's up top. 1-1. And a walk will tie it if this count gets away from Rose. A swing and foul for strike 2.
Another big hack there from Eden Parker.
And a swing and fouled left. And I feel like that was kind of just like a warning from Parker. They were lucky that one wasn't fair, even though it just hit the fence. It goes out to the outer skims across the hedges. Still a 1-2 count.
Yeah, Parker was looking for the grand slam there for sure.
That one goes for ball 2.
Rose going for the off speed there, just misses the zone. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up top for a full count.
You would expect Parker to get something to hit here. No bases free for Rose.
And a swing as that one is going. And we have a grand slam at Jaguar Field to give the Jaguars the 4-1 lead. And exactly what we said before. Not who you want to see at the plate if you are a Coker Cobra. 4-1 to Augusta. And also Eden Parker's 4th home run of the season.
Like we said, Parker getting a pitch to hit and does not miss it. Wind kind of carried that one out, but hey, a homer's a homer, and the lead now stands at 4-1 for the Jaguars.
At least the wind isn't halting the ball, so we have moments like that. Though.
Yeah. That one on a regular day maybe hangs up as it just kind of cleared the hedges behind the fence there.
And we saw that warning hit that went foul, too.
Yeah, Parker was like, hey, you give me another one, I'm not going to miss it. And she showed it right there, tying Sydney Gilbert for the team lead in RBI as well.
And a tough act to follow as the first baseman, Peyton Terrell, makes her way to home. And she will face strike 1.
Yeah, all the momentum on the side of the Jaguars here now.
And a swing that gets right to Rose, and we'll get the second out, which had a long time coming for the Cobras. And following the left fielder, number 18, Sydney Gilbert.
Left fielder number 18, Sydney Gilbert.
And the pitch, and outside.
Gilbert looking to keep the rally with 2 outs here. Or get it started, rather.
And a swing over to Brigman. We'll swing it over to Palmer. That one's not bobbled. As that will end the 3rd inning in an eventful one it is. 5 runs scored, 4 of that from the Jaguars off a grand slam from Eden Parker. The Jaguars lead 4-1 here at Jaguar Field with a little help from the wind. So we'll be right back. And Bailey Gaskins, the shortstop, that ended the third inning with a throw to Palmer up at the plate facing Spinks. And off the mark for ball one.
If you're a Cobra here, looking to chip away at the Jaguar lead now.
So one goes to Parker. Parker over to Terrell for the first out. And which will bring up Cheyenne Palmer or Cheyenne. And the pitch from Spinks. Just in the zone for strike one. And Palmer took her chances on that one. And a swing and a high ball. Nevaeh Ross is there. Out two.
Looked like that one kind of tailed away from Nevaeh Ross. But able to stay focused and make the play.
And the shortstop, Peyton Brigman. Off speed up top from Spinks for the first one. Ball one. And three quick outs for the Jaguars. So you move to the bottom of the fourth, and the Jaguars are back on offense after just, what, 5? No, actually like 7 minutes.
No, a quick inning.
Very quick.
Quick inning of offense for Coker.
And Jaguars still have all of the momentum. And there has been some warming up behind the hedges on the Coker side. Bullpen action. Doubt we'll see a change soon, though. Rose back out there.
Yeah, I'd say if Charlotte Rose gets into any more trouble, we may see the swap. But beside the homer, it's been a pretty good, strong outing from her.
Just an unfortunate situation. You're hitting the right end of the Jaguar order. And the right fielder, number 21, Nevaeh Ross, will get the bottom of the fourth underway for the Jaguars.
Saw Ross with the base hit in her first at bat.
And a swing right over to Gaskins, and Gaskins over to Palmer for another quick out.
Gaskins got a fortunate hop there, just right into the glove.
Sophie Baker facing Rose. And a swing and fouled left. Oh, the Golden Retriever's not here today.
No Golden Retriever, but instead human retriever.
It just ruined my day.
I saw one dog out there, but maybe on a leash.
1-1 count against Baker from Rose. Rose's pitch. And a swing from Baker and another foul left. 1-2 count.
Baker going to look to straighten it up a bit here.
And a high fly ball to center field towards Krebs for the second out of the bottom of the fourth. And back to where it started in the bottom of the third, and 22, Madeline Spinks.
Number 22, Madeline Spinks.
Spinks going to look to give herself some insurance. Already a pretty strong day so far on the mound.
And an identical swing to her first one to the mound, and that one goes to Palmer. Get the third out as we move into the fifth, as we're getting to the final half of this one. Jaguars lead 4-1. And to get underway, the fifth inning for the Cobras will be the center fielder, number 5, Maya Krebs.
Would expect a bit of urgency from the Cobras here now, as you mentioned, heading into the fifth, kind of the second half of the ball game here. Cobras trail by 3.
Kind of a weird decision right there from Krebs.
Yeah, pulled the bunt back at the last minute. Would expect to see Eden Parker probably take a step in.
One count. To 1 count.
Looked like a strike from up here, but good eye from Krebs.
Our angle a lot higher than most. And a bunt and fouled back. Missing the target of Baker and the umpire just narrowly. 2-2 count. And
Swing and miss. Yeah, the swing and miss from Krebs works out in her favor. He gets by Sophie Baker, and she reaches on the strikeout.
Right fielder, number 12, Lacey Henderson.
Cribs on first as bottom of the order, and Lacey Hennessy come up to face Spinks. Cobra's looking to get back in this one. Didn't hold the lead for very long. With a good response from the Jaguars in the fourth. And inside from Spinks for ball one.
Parker playing shallow again.
And here's the big gust.
Looked like it kind of blew Hennessy over there.
That's what happened to me earlier. You know the wind's going to be a problem all day when you're in your car and your car starts going from side to side.
Yeah.
1-1 count facing Hennessy. Spinks' pitch. Swung to Bailey to second. Hennessy fast to first. Cribs caught out at second for the first out of the fifth.
Looks like we will see a pinch hitter here.
And that'll be number 6, Emma Salter.
Salter coming in to replace Peyton Rainey.
At the top of the order.
Pinch hitting for Coker. Number 6, Emma Salter.
Salter, the freshman from Concord, North Carolina.
Too low for ball one.
Has had some success early on in her freshman year. 4 for 8, 3 RBI for Emma Salter.
And fouled for strike one. And low and a runner. That one gets away. Lacey will stay on second, though. Doesn't get that too far away. And that is Hennessy's second stolen base of today's game. I love it when they wear a sliding mitt and they actually steal. He didn't even have the slide there, though.
Yeah, I was going to comment on it earlier, the pink sliding mitt.
And sent over to Parker. Can Parker get it over the first in time? Lacey will go to third, though, as Bailey makes her way to third. Plays the throw from Eden Parker, and will be caught out at first. For the second out, but a Cobra in deep scoring position, and Hennessy at third. Emma rushing up to the plate.
Good base running there from Hennessy. Timed the throw perfectly and able to advance.
And considering the dugouts that I've seen come to Jaguar Field this season, the Coker one's actually a somewhat calmer one as they start chanting.
I feel like, yeah, from the one, I mean, I've only done the Francis Marion series. They seemed pretty calm, which they got pretty rowdy in the second game after they had lost game one.
The wildest one I've seen, it was last year, but it had to be GCSU.
I feel like, I feel
They
like
had
I
a chant.
remember that.
They had a chant for everything. Oh, 2 count. That one goes up top for 1-2.
I think Catawba was also another pretty rowdy one.
UNG's always rowdy. Emma steps away from the plate again. On a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Hennessy on third. Probably see a short hit here. Over to Spinks, and rushing will be caught out at first. Cobra is held scoreless there at the end of the top of the fifth. Jaguars still lead 4-1. So we'll be right back. And back at the top of the order for the Jaguars as they lead by 3. Number 7, Sam Tenner.
Remaining in the game and playing left field for Coker, Emma Salter. Leading off for Augusta. Second baseman number 7, Sam Turner.
Sam Tenner 2 for 2 on the day. See if she can keep that trend. And a hit just gets out of the glove of Brigman. Sam Tenner on base again. You probably see the Grace Bailey sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, the trifecta for Sam Tenner. Third hit of the ball game. Like you said, would expect Bailey to lay the bunt down, Tenner to advance. Is probably the game plan.
Oh no. Didn't go for the bunt on that one. That one goes up top for ball 1.
Maybe due to them having the lead. Trying to be a bit more aggressive here.
Tenner moving the second off of a late jump, though, as she'll be caught out.
Yeah, Tenner a bit behind on her jump, and Emily Rose with a strong throw catches Tenner at second base.
And it looks like she took off like as soon as it hit the mitt of the catcher and Emily Rose. So that one exits the palms of Emily Rose. 1-2 count. and a swing and a miss on a reach swing for Bailey. Not the way you want to go out for the second out in the bottom of the fifth. And which will bring up flex hitter and pinch hitting for Gibson and Chesney Miles.
Designated player number 3, Chesney Miles.
Strike one against Miles.
Yeah, interesting decision to bring Chesney Miles in here.
That one's up top, ball one.
Maybe looking to save Ansley Gibson a bit. We do expect her to start game 2, at least on the mound.
And this hit straight to Palmer. And Palmer gets to go ahead at first for out 3 against Miles. As we head into the 6th inning and the final 2 innings of regular play. So we'll be right back. Jaguars lead 4-1. And the designated player for the Cobras, number 17, Peyton Perry.
Two more at bats left as it stands right now for Coker. You got to find a way to manufacture some offense.
0-1 count. Spinks' pitch. Just inside.
Your main part of the order here up as well. Got to think this is a big inning for the Coker offense.
Two one, Spinks' pitch, and the swing and foul gets above Terrell. Perry goes to first.
Catcher number 33, Emily Rose.
Good swing on that one from Perry. We'll bring up Rose here.
And pinch hitter on deck for Gaskins. That'll be number 71, Abby McCants, will come up after Rose.
Looks like McCants going to take the spot of Bailey Gaskins, at least in the order.
1-1 count against Rose.
That one must have missed just away.
And another ball gets past Terrell, this one to her side. As the Cobras will get runners on first and second, and Rose and Perry, which will bring up the pinch hitter, number 71, Abby McCants.
Another hard hit ball. This one on the ground. And a big chance for Abby McCants here, the junior out of Andrews, South Carolina.
And we will have a pinch runner, too, in number 2. Molly Andrews will take the spot of Emily Rose on first.
McCants 3 for 10 with 3 RBIs, 2 of those hits being doubles. Could use one of those here.
And a home run right here does tie it. Will be hard to, being a lefty and the wind blowing left. Made the ball, got to have more distance on it. And a foul back, strike one. 1-1 count. And a swing and another one past Terrell. And this will load the bases for the Cobras with 0 outs in the top of the 6th. And which will bring up Cheyenne Palmer.
All the momentum on the side of the Cobras now.
And meeting at the mound between Sophie Baker and Madeline Spinks. Cobras with a vital opportunity to take the lead. And we do have another pinch runner, number 16, Bailey Gaskins, actually coming in for Abby McCants over at first. Trying to load speed on the bases.
My best guess as to what that is, they moved the flex off of Charlotte Rose onto Bailey Gaskins. Abby McCants is then able to hit, and then Gaskins can run, or vice versa. So I would expect one of Gaskins or McCants to be on the mound in the next inning. For those confused, because it is a
little bit of a hectic turn of things
Yeah,
in the substitution market.
The flex position in softball can be it's a bit confusing.
And a 1-1 count against Palmer. Needs a strikeout or just a straight up out here, and a swing and a miss. And Palmer for strike 2.
Palmer does have a homer already on the year, so does have power in that bat.
And another swing and a miss from Palmer. And it looks like Spinks needed that, not just for the game, but for the morale after bases getting loaded. And she will face Peyton Brigman, the shortstop.
Similar to Turner Eden Parker, that is for the Jaguars, Peyton Brigman, one of those bats you don't want to face.
That one goes way up top.
2 doubles and a homer, 7 RBI for Brigman.
And a swing and a miss on an inside ball for strike one.
If I play softball, I'm swinging at everything. I'm swinging at everything. I play softball. 450 every year. Ready, 454.
And fouled back for strike two.
Great job from Madeline Spink so far, trying to work through this jam, but staying composed, throwing strikes, not losing her focus.
I would say pitching for softball is like probably the worst thing you want to see.
Up top. Even count at 2-2.
Yeah. Softball, you have to react to it faster.
Anything hit on the infield would expect the throw to go home.
The ball is bigger, you're way much closer. Two.
And a swing and a miss for the strikeout
Ready, 1, take 1.
as Cobras bring up center fielder Maya Cribbs.
Maya Cribbs.
2 outs, bases loaded, bases loaded with 0 outs.
Ready.
Good work from the woman on the mound and Madeline Spinks.
Back-to-back strikeouts, a huge momentum boost for her.
Zoom in. Yes, it's me. Take 1. Ready. 4. Take 4.
Cribbs looking for something to clear the bases here.
If she gets this another strikeout,
And a swing and a miss from Cribbs.
no way she strikes out 3 straight batters. Ready, 1, take 4. That would be impressive if she strikes out 3 straight batters.
The pitch,
2.
the hit, gets past Bailey, and this will score 1. With the deficit now to 2 instead of 3.
I might have jinxed it. Ready.
Looked like Cribbs kind of indecisive on the swing, a bit of a check swing, but enough to get through the infield.
Lacey Hennessy.
Drives one in.
1, take 1.
And Lacey Hennessy up to the plate. Every time has gotten on, has stolen a base as well. That won't be the case here. And that will end the 6th inning with, honestly, somewhat minimal damage. That could have been a lot worse for the Jaguars. Madeline Spink striking out 2 batters in a row. Wanted to make it 3, you could tell. Cribbs getting the better of it. And we'll be right back. The Jaguars still hold the lead, 4-2 now, as we near the 7th. And person who had the home run, or should I say the grand slam in the 3rd, back at the plate for the Jaguars and Eden Parker.
we do still see Charlotte Rose remaining on the mound.
Ready one. Take one. Four, take four.
And a swing and foul. 1-1 count. And here comes the pitch. And just catches the zone for strike 2.
One, take one.
It's hard to tell now that the lines around home plate have been covered by the dirt. The batter's box lines been covered. And a swing, and this one's going deep into center field, but it won't be enough as Cripps is there to get the catch in the outfield. And a pinch hitter in Kalen Scaff will come up for the Jaguars.
Scaff going to be pinch hitting for Peyton Terrell here. Important for the Jags to not get complacent here. Still anybody's ball game, just a 2-run game. We saw Coker still has life in the top of the 6th.
Pinch hitting for the Jaguars, number 99, Kalen Scaff.
Scaff 1 for 4 on the year so far.
Faces strike 1, and the pitch up top, ball 1. And have a consistent long gust of wind here as Scaff will step out of the batter's box due to it. It also looked like it almost blew her over. And a swing over to third base, and which will be caught out at first by Palmer. Two outs to start the bottom of the second, or the 6th. And number 33, Ayalid Howard, pinch hitting for the Jaguars.
Howard entering in for Sidney Gilbert here.
Pinch hitting for the Jaguars, number 33, Ayala Howard.
Another one of those Jaguars with great speed.
And goes a bunt as that one gets behind. And she was not going to stop no matter what. She'll make her way back to the batter's box.
Ready one, take one. Ready four. Take four. That happened yesterday.
Go for strike 2.
Really tough call there from the umpire. I thought that one was way outside. Howard, one of the shorter batters.
And a hit. And it will be caught out at first, which will bring the 7th inning. And if the Cobras fail to score at least 2, it will be the last half inning of the first game in this doubleheader. As we'll be right back for what could be the final half inning. Jaguars lead 4-2. And the Jaguars bring in a new pitcher for what could be the final half inning in number 4, Kristen Ezzo. Ezzo?
Pitch. Now pitching for the Jaguars. Number 4, Kristen Ezo.
Ezo looking to close the game out here. Madeline Spinks not going to get a chance to go for the complete game. Would still pick up the win here.
With the bases being loaded and just something to probably shake the Cobras a little bit and Kristen Ezo.
Yeah, maybe getting used to Madeline Spinks a bit here late in the game. Number 6, Emma Salter to the plate here to lead us off.
And bunt as that one goes foul.
Ezo making her 6th appearance of the year, 17 innings pitched.
And the sun is getting low and about to beam right at us. It'll be a second game issue more than now. 0-2 count for Ezo. Goes foul left from Emma Salter.
Yeah, usually later in that second game, sun starts to become an issue for some of the batters as it starts to set.
Up top for the first ball of this battle. One-two count. Ezo's pitch. Two count. For the fresh half inning. Crunch time as that one goes foul. Salter still alive.
Good battle here from the freshman.
And the gust of wind got a hold of that one. Just on cue, really, for Ezo for strike 3 in the first out of the top of the 7th. Which will bring up number 1, Emma Rushing. Felt the press box shake a little from that gust.
Yeah, that one looked, down the middle, and then the wind really took control of it. Got away from Salter there. Cobras down to their last 2 outs.
And that one will go down the middle for strike 1. And a swing and a miss from Rushing for strike 2.
And Ezo on the mound letting her know. Rushing down to her last strike here.
And another swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 strikeouts in a row from Ezo.
Designated player number 17, Peyton Perry.
Perry, the last hope here for Coker if they want to get any rally started.
Yeah, but I was trying to get that reaction shot, and she was like right there.
And strike one.
Take one. Oh, good. Thomas has a good shot. Or whoever's over there.
Caitlin Izzo, excuse me, in the zone here.
No.
And bunt. Izzo unable to gather it up cleanly, which will send Perry to first.
31. Take
I believe that one will go down as an error for Izzo. Don't think anybody was expecting the bunt there. But Perry able to beat it out and keep the hopes of the Cobras alive.
one. Take 4. Whatever that means.
And down low, ball one.
Catcher number 33, Emily Rose.
Take 4.
Emily Rose, as we saw in her first at bat, gonna give you all she's got here.
2.
And foul back,
33. 33.
strike one.
Ready. 1. Take 1. Ready. 4. Take 4.
And a swing and foul, but not really off the bat. Looked like it skimmed the helmet, but still a swing and a miss. So leaned in to it.
Yeah, that one ran up and in on Emily Rose. Kind of probably wish she had that swing back.
Now she faces a 1-2 count with 2 outs. That one goes up top, evens the count at 2 apiece.
Ready. 1. Ready. 3. Take 3.
Izzo looking to close the door here.
2. 2 count.
Will take a second before she's back on the mound.
That one goes up top to make the count full.
Ready. 1. Take 1.
Peyton Perry will be in motion here.
This is pitch for the game. Everyone. Yo, producer guys. Producer curse again. Ready. 4. Take 4. 2.
A swing and foul. And we know Rose will not go down without a fight.
Ready. 1. Take 1.
Yeah, Caitlin Izzo will have to put her best pitch out here if she wants any chance to get Emily Rose.
Ready. 4. Take 4.
And fouled back. Peyton Perry trying to be fast with it, just in case.
3. Take 3. I'm throwing this.
Still a full count. And if Rose is walked, it could be the winning runs on plate. And it happened.
Emily Rose, great at bat there, drawing the walk.
Third base is number
Gotta hope
15,
that error
Haskins.
from Izzo doesn't come back to bite her. And as you mentioned, the leading run now stands at home plate, Bailey Gaskins.
Ready. 3. Take 3.
Peyton Terrell talking to Izzo at the mound.
Ready. 1. Take 1.
Because there were 3 hits in a row in the 6th inning where they all kind of went towards Terrell, but just too far out of her reach. Goes to strike one.
Ready. 1. Take 1. Ready. 3. Take 3. Ready. 4. Take 4.
And a swing and a high ball. Sydney Gilbert tracking, and that will end the ball game as the Jaguars win 4-2 in the first game of this doubleheader, headlined by a grand slam by Eden Parker in the bottom of the third, with a little bit of life from the Cobras coming back in the sixth, but just not enough.
Stick around.
Yeah, great fight
At approximately 3:30.
from the Cobras. Game 2 going to be starting here at 3:30, so in about 40 minutes, we will be back for Game 2.
And the Jaguars move to 5-6 as Coker falls to 5-4. As we'll be back at 3:30, this has been Davis Harley alongside,
Darren Bragg.
and we'll hope to see y'all in around 40.